Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll, and I'm back here with Sticky Baby again. Now when I came in this morning to check on her, because you know I put a lot of the Goo Gone on her, right here, I put a good layer of Goo Gone all over her face and on her head, and it had absorbed right into the vinyl. But her head was still sticky. So I came out and I did it again. I put some more Goo Gone on her and it came back out again tonight and it was absorbed back in, but her head is still sticky. What did I do? You see it's nice and shiny. I put a coat of this on it, Outdoor Matte Sealer. And you know what? Her head isn't sticky anymore. As it's dried, her head feels great. There's a slight bit. I think if I was to put a second coat on this, that would seal that stickiness away. So I popped her head off here. I wonder if her head is stuffed. I've often wondered. Usually these heads are. Let's just see. Curiosity's getting to me here. Oh yeah, her head is stuffed. Okay, so someone was talking about how they stuck a couple bows on her. I might just unstuff her head, they put a couple magnets up in the head to put some bows on her. So I just might do that myself with her. We might just unstuff that head, and then we'll just, let's get this back in there again. Okay. I don't want to lose that wooden cork. I wish you could buy these. Maybe you can. I haven't looked yet for them. Maybe they are out there. These are wonderful. I know you can buy the plastic ones, but the wooden ones are nice. I like these. But anyhow, let's take the paint off of her mouth. So I have some, I bought this a while ago. This is 100% pure acetone right here. So we're going to take a little bit of a, oops, I'm dumping out all my Q-tips here. And we're just going to dunk our lovely little Q-tip in that and just take some of this paint right out. So you can see this being done. This is just acrylic paint that was in there. I did this way long ago, but I can't believe how some of her paint was missing. I had an old picture of her. I should have brought it out and showed her when she was all done. Yuck. Her mouth was done perfectly, but, well, as good as I could do it. It was a lot better than what it's showing right now, but, oh well. Anyhow, as that may be, we're going to get this cleaned up. And we're going to paint her lips again. Boy, acetone does great. You can also use, you don't have acetone in, that's just like fingernail polish remover right there. That's all that is. I got that at Walmart. You can also buy just some alcohol, should take it off just as well. You know, it is water-based. You could try water, too. Water, if it's just a slower method, maybe. I don't know how it works when it's dried like this, but when it's dry like this, it's a little bit different, you know, so... so you might want to look at it differently here. I hope you're seeing this. You're able to see what I'm doing. I need some toothpicks. You gotta have an array, when it comes to your restorations, you gotta have an array of all kinds of nifty little things here that work, that get into places where your fingers just can't get into. It's nice just to dig in there and get some of this out. And there we go. I'm really pleased with, as this is drying, like it is dried. It doesn't take long for that sealer to dry. It's a water-based cleanup sealer. So that I got this from a lady on YouTube who was a reborner, and she was showing how she used this, and I thought, I wonder if I could use this on my vinyl dolls, because she's putting it on a vinyl doll as well. You can also paint over this sealer too, she said. I've never done it myself personally, but hey, never know when I might want to. Her head is pretty good. She has a few rubs on the back, but nothing, her hair's in very good shape. It doesn't need any real painting or anything. Now, you can see the little blackheads that I'm talking about going across her neck. There are also some up on her face in here. I don't know how deep I want to go into this doll as far as when it comes to covering that up, because if I start doing that and start doing like where I stain the doll's face, I have to do the arms and the legs. This is a different type of vinyl than the arms and the legs. I don't know how well the legs would receive it. This is more porous than her legs are. It's a different type of vinyl. It's not plastic, it's a vinyl of some sort that they came out with. It's funky. This is 1950, or coming out of the wars and everything, and new materials that were found, discovered during the wartime are now being used on products for your everyday household and toys and whatnot. And they're expanding those plastics into everything else. And you have new vinyls and everything coming out. So the thing is that how much do I go on her, and how much do I accept and just let her be, and she's going to be the doll she is. Blushing her will also, I'm hoping to take some of that away. I can't take it all away, but I can maybe, you know, we can cover up some of that with her. Learning just to live with what she is. I don't want to get that picky with her. You got to know when to stop, and that's the big thing is stopping and knowing when to stop. So, another thing that I keep a lot of, I get these from the used store. These are just a bucket of baby cloths. I use those for my dolls all the time. You'll see me with them here, and I just take them and wash them and, you know, reuse them all over again. And they work beautifully. I love them for stuff like this. When it comes to my dolls, I enjoy using these little rags. And I just buy them at the store. I buy. They'll come in like little packages at the brand new packages from the store, but they're at my local thrift store. And I just go to the used stores or the thrift stores and find what I need. And I'm getting like little pieces of this on her face. They're not absorbing into her face, like discoloring her face or anything. It is just here we go. Just want to make sure we take most of this paint off so we can have like a clean slate. Yeah. And that's the main thing we're trying to do here. And so when it comes to your own doll, if you ever find a doll in this shape or in a vinyl doll in a bad condition, you ask yourself, how much do you want to put into her? What's the value of it? Is it worth your time to put that into your doll? I'm not saying she's not worth it. Like, I would love to do it, but it's just that she's made of two different type of materials, and I have to sit there and try on the legs first. I know this face would absorb the dye off of my what are they called? My soft pastels. If I was to do that with her, they would go into her skin. It's the arms and legs, and I don't want to be stuck with a doll with a different color face to her arms, and that's what's going to happen if that doesn't absorb. So I could do a trial on it and see, but I think I'm going to learn to be happy with who she is, how much she can tolerate, and Kenny Rogers made a song, know when to fold up, know when to walk away. I used the last part, know when to walk away. You know, you got to know when enough is enough. And I think that's what we have to use, that mentality when it comes to our dolls. Just how much do you want to sink into it? And I love working on her. She's fun to work on because I love her problems that she has. And it's nice to share them on camera here. This is part 3 of yesterday's. If you want to see yesterday's, you'll see how much I put on her. It's the same amount I put on her today. Yesterday is what I put on her today. So now she's starting to look pretty good here. We're starting to get some of this stuff off of her. She's starting to, her lips are starting to come along. You can see the old paint line on her too. So there we go. We're starting to look a little bit better. I think we're almost there. We can start painting her lips soon here. Let them dry a little bit, and then we can go in there and do that with her. And the thing is, with the stuffing up in her head, I can put that stuffing right back up in there. There's no problem at putting that back up. It seems to be a rim right in here. I just put my... Alright, I think we got it. We're at 10 minutes here. So you get to see what I'm doing here and how much I... Okay, there's her mouth. It's pretty cleaned up there. It's looking pretty good. I just do one little part right in here. Enough that I can paint over it and give it some color. Alright, I think we're done, as much as we're going to get here. I keep getting red off of her there. I've got a lot of dolls that need help. So you got to also ask yourself that, how much time do you want to spend on each one of your dolls? But you know what, I'm retired, so you know it's something how you just say, you know what, I want to put the time into her. That's what I'm retired for, you know. There we go. Got that off of her finally, yay. That was nice to see that come off of her. Just needed just a little bit more of that acetone on her. I think I only paid a few bucks for that acetone in the fingernail polish line. That's where I found it. Someplace, I'm not a makeup girl. I don't wear makeup or anything. The most I got for makeup is a chapstick or something. So my daughter wears makeup though, and so she had me over there, and I seen the acetone. So me, I start looking for doll stuff right away. I don't look at makeup. It bores my mind. And so I just saw the acetone. Oh, I got acetone here, but it's a lot stronger. Where this is a little bit, well, it says 100% pure acetone, but it's for, I found it where the fingernail polish was, so I picked up a bottle of it. Said, oh, okay, I'll try this. I have some in a big tin here. Well, not a big tin, just a small tin of it, but it's almost gone, so I need something to back me up here. But this is great. This stuff is working wonderfully. Squishing her lips up just to get in there. If I squish her lips up, then I can get right into the rims and everything. See, I'm still getting some pink out of there, so... Alright, I think we're looking pretty good now. Those lips are doing pretty good now. I think I can paint those up, and there we go. Alright, I'll be back with my paint next, and we're going to paint these dolls' lips up. Alright, stay tuned, more to come. Oh, and thank you for joining me.